Taurus, Cancers, and welcome to your April weekly tarot love reading for the week of March 30 up until April the 5th. Now remember that energies are fluid, okay? So this may not just culminate until the 7th day of the week after, until the 7th day after this video has been posted, okay? So remember to be patient with the energies. All right, remember that energies are fluid. And I would like to also start off thanking you, my spirit guides and angels, source energy, for bringing any messages that you are currently seeking. And thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you guys so much. I've received your wonderful messages. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, so that, hopefully this can help you on your journey towards peace, love, clarity, and abundance. All right, so without further ado, let's jump into your reading. Now remember that energies are fluid. So if this does not resonate with your energy, it could be that I'm talking about the person that you are dealing with. Take it as it resonates. Okay, now again, remember that this could also be for your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus. Okay, or the sun, moon, rising, or Venus of the person that you are dealing with. Sometimes those energies come through very, very heavily. All right, so try to focus on that as well. And remember, always take it as it resonates. So without further ado, my dear Cancers, what we have for you this week as your dominant energy is the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, this is talking about an energy where someone is giving up. Someone does not want to put in any more effort. They don't want to fight for a connection. They don't want to fight for something anymore. Someone is giving up. You're giving up. You're giving up. You're giving up this week. Okay, it's either you or the person that you are dealing with. Now let's see what the situation at hand is. Yeah, so definitely, okay, we have here an energy of the Page of Cups. So with the Page of Cups here, this is an apology. Okay, somebody is coming in saying, sorry, I messed up. I'm so sorry for what I did. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to do that. There's an apology, okay? Maybe because they saw that you're no longer putting in the effort the way that you used to, and this apology is finally coming in. Or perhaps you want an apology. Perhaps you are looking for an apology, you want an apology, or maybe you are making the apology. Maybe you are saying sorry for something that happened, something that you feel guilty about. Okay, we'll see. Take it as it resonates. What is crossing you here is the Three of Wands. Yeah, so somebody feels like they've already put in the effort, they've already put in the work, and you're just not seeing your ships coming in. You're not seeing the fruits of your labor come back to you. And so somebody's giving up and saying, you know what, that's it. I'm no longer fighting for this because I've already put in enough work, enough energy, and I am done. All right, this could be you, or this could be the person that you are dealing with. Okay, but definitely the challenge is that you feel like you've already put in a lot of work, a lot of effort, and you're just not seeing the fruits of your labor come through. You're not seeing this person reciprocate in the way that you want them to reciprocate. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what you have here for your beliefs. So for your beliefs, you have here the Six of Swords. Somebody wants to leave this connection. Somebody wants to move on. Somebody wants to explore new pastures. Somebody says to themselves, you know what, there's better out there for me. Even though you're not happy about it, you're not happy at all. Or this person is not happy at all. If this person is telling you, I'm leaving, this is no longer going to work, they're not happy about it. They're not happy about having to make the decision. They're not happy about not being able to, or not being willing to fight for this anymore. But you know what? They feel like, it's better if I move on. Okay, that's your belief or their beliefs at this time. Okay, so what the root of the issue is here, so definitely the root of the issue is emotional stability. So somebody wants emotional stability. Somebody, this could be your energy. It's the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this could be your energy, Cancer. It doesn't have to be. Maybe you're dealing with another water sign. It does not have to be. Take it as it resonates. But with the Queen of Cups here, this is talking about energy where you want to see this situation in a way where you feel stable emotionally. Maybe this is causing you a lot of heartache, a lot of hurt, or you're just over it. You're just over the fact that you have been putting in enough time, enough effort, and with the root of the issue, maybe you just want to feel in your power again, or this person wants to feel in their power again. Okay, so let's see what we have here for your past. Yeah, so we have here an energy of the Justice card. Perhaps in your past, somebody took action towards justice. Maybe you took action towards making the situation in a more balanced way, or maybe this person took action in making this situation a more balanced way. It could also be a divorce, maybe some kind of court case. It could be any of the two, or it could just be the fact that in the past somebody was seeking to balance the situation out more. Okay, now for your near future, what we have here is the Moon card. Okay, wow. This is representing your energy, Cancer. Okay, the Moon. So the Moon represents deep emotions. Okay, so perhaps a decision that you no longer want to invest time in will bring you to feeling a little bit gloomy, not too not too happy overall, but you feel like this is necessary. You kind of feel like it's necessary for you to go within. Now, if this is not you, maybe you are kind of afraid of the unknown. You're kind of like, I'm not sure what to expect, but you know what? I'm ready to jump in, whatever it is. All right. So it could be you, or it could be the person that you are dealing with that is ready for the unknown, is ready to embrace something new, whether you don't know how this is going to happen or how this is going to come about. You finally are ready for something new and different, okay? Even though you don't have all of the clarity as to how it's going to happen, you're like, whatever, let it happen, however it has to happen. I just know that I need something new, okay? So embrace the unknown, embrace that which you still don't know how it's going to happen, but you know what? As long as you make that positive change for yourself, it's all good. Okay, so what we have here for your self-perception is the Seven of Swords. Wow, okay, so this is basically your subconscious thoughts that you are probably unaware of. So, this could be the fact that you maybe feel guilty, like you may be walking away from someone and maybe you didn't want to walk away from someone. You don't want to make somebody feel bad, or this person feels this way about you. If this person no longer wants to work in the connection, they kind of feel like, you know what, maybe you see them as like walking away with something or doing something bad to you, but they're not happy about it. They really are not happy about making this decision. They're not happy. If this came about as like maybe you're trying to lie yourself into something, or they try to lie themselves into a connection or out of a connection, it's just they're not happy about it at all. Okay, so that's in your subconscious thoughts, how it's controlling your behavior or their behavior. Take it as it resonates. Now, what we have here for your outside influences and how others perceive you or how you perceive others, this is basically an energy of being very observant. Okay, someone is either observing you, taking the time to observe your actions, not wanting to take any actions. And if they do communicate, they communicate in a very immature kind of way, but there's definitely some kind of watching over someone. Either you're watching their social media or they're watching your social media, or maybe both of you guys are watching each other's social media, right? But yeah, definitely there's an energy of sort of like immature communication. Maybe if you guys have communicated, it's come across as very immature, and you guys have not really discussed anything with substance. It's just sort of like surface level conversations, and maybe you guys need to focus on more conversations with more substance, right, in order to get more out of it. Okay, so what we have here for your advice and action, oh my gosh, look at this. You have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so exactly what I just said. You guys are maybe chatting away, maybe focusing on just each other's social media, maybe what this person posted on this person's picture, what I posted on this person's picture, that kind of situation. I'm just giving you guys an example, but you guys have to go beyond that. Go beyond that. It looks like this situation has a lot of potential, because this is your advice card, okay? Focus on what's within. If you don't want this connection anymore, then that's fine. Move on. But focus on yourself. Focus on the fact that you are able to create this beautiful connection with somebody new. Don't feel down on yourself. Don't feel bad. Don't feel like you have to manipulate or control a situation, or if this is for the person that you are dealing with, and they have to look within their emotions, look within their psyche, and understand that this situation has to bring out some kind of substance, right? Maybe, again, if you guys have been dealing with a person who is very immature, very fickle, very in and out, very like not ready to make a commitment, but they make a lot of promises. You know what? Cut that out and focus on what is real. Okay. If it means a new person, then hey, it means a new person. Okay. It's up to you to make that decision. But also it means that you guys could work this, maybe you guys could work this out. Okay. So let's see what exactly this brings. Okay. Yeah. So we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse here for your likely outcome. So definitely there's an energy, you know, blocking this this entire spread of somebody feels like they've already put in the work, they've already put in the effort, and they just are not seeing their the fruits of their labor come about. You know, you're not seeing the person communicate to you in a way that makes you feel like they want something with you, something serious with you, or take it as it resonates. It could be vice versa. Maybe this person tells you, well, I've been waiting long enough. When is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? You know, and somebody is getting very, very impatient. Okay, so let's go ahead and see clarifiers. Give me some clarity as to why this Moon card is here for the near future. All right, so we have here the Knight of Swords, we have here the Nine of Swords in the reverse, and we have here the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so for your near future, definitely, you know, okay, look, I'm going to tell you right now, you need to open up your heart, okay? If you've been very closed off emotionally, you have to open up your heart. If this is the person that you are dealing with and they have been very closed off emotionally, and they have to open up their heart, and you have to drop this negative thinking pattern, this fearful negative thinking pattern that you have been so caught up in, okay? If you are just thinking negatively, like, oh, but what if this person is cheating? What if this person, you know, does this? What if this person does that? You know, you have to stop that. Stop focusing on what you don't want and start focusing on what you do want. Open up your heart chakra, open up yourself, and if you don't want this person anymore in your life, then open up for somebody new to come in. Okay, it's a brand new month, it's a brand new you, and start it off on a good footing. And if you have to communicate this, then communicate it. Communicate it in a very, very rational kind of way. But don't rush in. Don't rush in too soon. However, do communicate. Remember, you have to communicate, but in a very logical kind of way, not in an emotional kind of way. I know that you're a Cancer and that you rule the emotions. However, try to communicate in a very rational kind of way. This could also mean that the person will communicate this way with you. Maybe the person that you are dealing with will finally, in the near future, open up their heart chakra, start worrying about the past, start worrying about, you know, what's going to happen, and they're going to finally communicate. But guess what? It's going to be very fast communication. It's going to come through very, very quickly, so be ready. Be ready for it. If this is the person that you are dealing with, if they're the ones that are very like, they tend to think very negatively, then remember that they will come in, they will rush in and communicate very, very quickly. It may come across as very harsh too, okay? So be prepared for that. Now let's go ahead and see why the advice card is this Ace of Cups. What a beautiful, beautiful advice. All right, so for the advice we have here, yeah, the Death card in the reverse, the Nine of Wands, and the Hangman in the reverse. So, you know, this is telling me that someone doesn't want to end things, you know. Definitely not. You want to hold on to this connection. You don't want to end it. Either you or the person that you are dealing with. If they are showing signs that they want to end it, that's only because they feel guarded. They feel scared that you're going to hurt them, or that they're going to get hurt, or that they're going to get betrayed, or this could be your energy. You don't want to end the connection, but you still have your wall up. You have to drop those walls, drop that guard, drop that defense mechanism. If you've been feeling very defensive, my dear Cancers, drop it. You have to drop it in order to make this beautiful, beautiful love connection come about. Okay, remember, this is your advice card. You have to open up emotionally in order for all your blessings to come in. Okay, so you have to make the sacrifice. With the Hangman in the reverse, you have to make that sacrifice. I know that it's sort of like being very vulnerable, and vulnerability can be a very scary thing, especially when you know the person that you are dealing with, okay? But you know what? It's better the devil that you know than the angel that you don't, right? So just take it as it resonates. But definitely there is some kind of sacrifice that either you or the person that you are dealing with needs to make. If it's the person that you are dealing with, and they have to drop their guard, drop their defense mechanism, because guess what? They don't want to drop this connection. They know within themselves that they want it. They want you. They're obsessed with you, but they're afraid. They're just very afraid. So don't take it personally, okay? They have to make that sacrifice, communicate in a very, very loving kind of way, all right? so that's beautiful. Now let's see why the Seven of Pentacles is here in the reverse for your likely outcome. Why is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse? All right, yeah, so definitely, you know, okay, definitely somebody needs to drop this sort of I'm getting the sense that somebody is feeling very foggy. You don't have clarity as to what's going to happen. Okay, so look, with the Moon card being here, this is the unknown. And sure, you don't know how this conversation is going to go about. You don't know how this connection is going to come about, but you won't know if you don't try. And the potential definitely is for it to manifest in this Empress kind of way. But you know, see how these are all in reverse? This is something that you are avoiding. You have to stop avoiding being vulnerable, okay? And once you stop avoiding that, look, the right offer will come through. Now, it may not be like, let's get married, you know, like commitment kind of offer, but it will be something sort of like, hey, you know what? I care about you, so let's work things out, okay? That sort of thing, right? It's the beginning. It's the start of something. It's a new beginning. However, this will remain in the reverse if you don't open up your heart, or if this person doesn't open up their heart and just starts being vulnerable. Either you or the person, or maybe both of you, have to feel comfortable with being vulnerable with one another. Otherwise, both of you will just sit there waiting for something to happen and nothing's ever going to happen, okay? So let's go ahead and see what the angels have for you as a message. What is the angel message? What is the angel message for my dear Cancers this week? Please and thank you. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. I think you got this last week. I'm not sure. Somebody got this last week. Okay. Crystal clear intentions. Angel Michael, be clear about what you desire. See, that's what I'm saying. Oh my God. What did I just tell you guys? Oh my God. I'm literally not making anything up. This is amazing. I just told you, you have to be vulnerable. Vulnerability, okay, is key here this week. This week, focus on your vulnerability. Open up your heart. This person, make them feel vulnerable. Make them open up. If they don't want to open up, ask them a question that will make them feel vulnerable and will make them open up. I'm serious, you guys. I'm so serious, okay? Crystal clear intentions, okay? This is Angel Michael. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith, okay? If you focus on the love that is here, on the love that you feel inside, whether it's with this person or just with a new person that you want to attract, focus on that. Be vulnerable, okay? Open up. Tell this person to open up. Ask questions where they open up, sort of like, you know, oh, so how do you feel about this? Oh, did this make you feel this way? That kind of thing, you know? Yeah, so anyway, without further ado, remember to be clear about what you desire. Focus upon it with unwavering faith and crystal clear intentions. And guess what? Your Ace of Cups will come into fruition. Oh, wow. What a beautiful, beautiful reading. Now, I do hope that you enjoyed this reading, my dear Cancers. And without further ado, I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.